Hello everyone, today I have something good for you. I'm giving away this watercolor Photoshop action just for free. You can find the download link in the descriptions down below. I hope you like this effect and let's get started. So first, let's view a few examples. With this Photoshop action, you just need to open your main image and run the action. That's it. You'll get something like this. It's fairly simple to use and gives you a great effect on landscapes, architectures and buildings and sceneries. You can try and experiment it on different images and tweak the final results. We'll get into details when we'll run this action and go through the different elements and the groups that are generated. Here are a few more examples. Okay, so we'll be using this image, and before we start we need to make sure few things are correct. Go to image mode and make sure the image is in RGB color and it's 8 bits per channel, and also click this flyout menu and go to panel options and make sure use default masks on fill layers and add copy to copied layers and groups are selected. Okay, now let's load up our files. To do that, go to File, Open, navigate to your download folder. You'll see the watercolor brush, pattern and the Photoshop action. Just select all three of them and click Open. So it should load up in your Photoshop, and bring up your Actions panel. If it's not there, go to Window, Actions, and you'll see that the Actions has been loaded into the Actions panel. Like in the same way, the brush and the patterns are also loaded, so you can go to the brush and you can see that the brushes are also loaded. So to run the action, it's fairly simple. Just select the action according to your Photoshop version and hit play. Before that, there's a very important thing that you need to make sure, otherwise the action will not work correctly, is that your brush opacity and flow must be set to 100%. Also make sure your mode is set to normal. So make sure these three parameters are set like this: mode to normal, opacity to 100% and flow to 100%, and then select the action and click play. That's it. Wait for some time and the watercolor Photoshop action will be applied on top of your image. So here we have it. Pretty simple, right? Let's try this on another image. Open your image, make sure brush parameters are set like this: mode to normal, opacity to 100% and flow to 100%. Select the action according to your Photoshop version, click play. Here you have it. So now let's go through the different elements and see what we have over here. But before that, I'll just zoom in to show you the final image at 100% zoom. Okay, now let's start with the background elements which we have at the bottom over here. And here we have background color. You can double click on it and change your background color to change your canvas color altogether. You can see I now have an old parchment kind of look. I'll just undo it, and there we have background texture. You can hide it to have a clean white paper feel, or you can crank up the opacity for a more crunchy crumpled paper look. Then we have this custom paint layer. Will come into this after we go through these elements. Then we have color elements. This is the core color element of the image which makes up the entirety of the image. You can hide it to get a clean sketch kind of effect. Now if you open it, it will have different kinds of elements, and you can toggle one element after another to get unique look. So as you can see, this is color base. I have hidden it and it gives a more unfinished kind of look. Then we have color shadows, we have midtones, then we have highlights, and then we have color smudge. So you can customize and turn this visibility off and on to see and experiment and get your best result. You can also create a layer mask and paint on the layer mask with black. Take any of the brushes which comes in the package, take color black and paint to hide parts of the image, and you can see you can control these layers as you want. Then we have color splatters and white splatter. So now it may happen that there are parts of the images which are hidden by the automatic process of the action and you want to show them. What you can do is you can paint on the layer mask with white of this layer to reveal the original details. So select the layer mask, make sure you are selecting the layer mask and not the original image. Make sure you are selecting the layer mask, take any of the brush that comes in the package, take color white, make sure your foreground color is white, and then start painting. As you can see, it will start revealing your original details at places where you feel that it has been lost. Next we have the sketch elements. Here we have the fine sketch and the bold sketch. I'll zoom in a bit to show you clearly. So this is the fine sketch and this is the bold sketch. Next we have overlay textures. Then we have default toning. I'd recommend that you keep this default toning as it is. And then we have overall adjustments. We have here overall levels. Then we have overall brightness and contrast. Then we have overall curves. Here we have overall gradient map. You can change the gradient map color to affect your entire image. We have hue saturation. And we have overall color fill. So one great part of this action is the elements are generated at random. So every time you run this action, like you can delete this folder and you can again run this, you'll get a whole new effect. And you can try it on different images like landscapes and sceneries and tweak the different color elements and see the results and tweak them to your best liking. So I hope you like this effect. Tune into my channel, subscribe for more awesome content and cool freebies. I hope you like this one. We'll see you soon.